Hello viewers, welcome to Snack Your Brain. I am Balaji Sagadevan, here to talk to you about preparation for coming to USA for your higher studies. Let's get started. Coming to USA and pursuing your higher education will be a dream for many people. Okay, I have come to USA 10 years ago and did my masters and now working in USA. So I thought of sharing you the experience that I have gone through with you guys so that it will be helpful for many of you who are working on to come to USA to do your higher studies. Okay? Coming to USA can be for education can be split into three phases. First is the preparation phase, second is the application phase, and third one is like accepting and flying in phase. Okay, so let's dive deep into these three and tell you what these three phases comprises of. First is the preparation phase. Preparation phase consists of mostly around your test scores and marks. Okay, usually these preparation starts around your pre-final year, like 2 years before your intended study year of in USA. Okay, so the first thing is your bachelor's test scores. Here people expect you to have a consistent score. They want the graph to be similar or without any discrepancies. They don't want the graph to go up and down. Okay, and here they expect you to send you semester mark sheets. So having any backlogs or arrears might not look good because that won't be looking good in your semester mark sheets. So please make sure you're working on that consistently from your first semester onwards. Okay, so that is very very important. Okay, the second one is GRE exams, graduate record exams. That is one of the important exam that everyone should take in order to come to USA, and that scores will be really good if you are well prepared for that and taking it in a very nice conscious way. Okay, that tests for your English skills, your vocabulary, quants, your mathematics skills, and your essay writing. This is a computer adaptive test, so I would strongly suggest you to prepare at least for 6 months to 1 year for this GRE exam and take a computer adaptive test. There are many softwares available online in the market, so use your computer, install the software, and take it in such a way, because the more better you answer, the skill level increases, and as the skill level increases and you keep on answering it correct, your score increases. More score, more better university. Okay, so that's very important. The next exam is TOEFL, test of English as foreign language. Okay, I assume many of you are taking your undergrad studies in English medium, so this might be a little bit easy to handle for you. Okay, so don't take it so carelessly. At least prepare 1 month for this one. It tests your reading, writing, listening, and speaking skills. This is also a computer based test, and you can have a software for this and prepare for this. Okay, after having these three test scores, okay, preparation phase is done. Then let's move to the application phase. This one comes in a little bit more in detail. You need to see. Okay, first one is resume. You need to have a specific resume qualifying your eligibility, your talent, your skills, and how that may fit into that university program or course. Okay, then letter of references or recommendation letter. Most of the universities in USA will ask for 3 references, some may ask for 5. So it's good to have at least 5 references in place. Okay, so talk to your references. It may be your professors, or if somebody is working, it may be your manager. So more they know you, much better. So no friends, no relatives. It's very very strict here. Okay, so no friends, no relatives. Ask for your professors, managers, or your peers, anyone. Okay, usually it may be electronic copy where the universities will be directly emailing your references to give comments about you, or it may be like a paper copy in a sealed envelope. Okay, that is one thing. The next part of your application phase is statement of purpose. This is where you need to be very very specific to market yourself out. Say how you are a best candidate, how you are standing out of the crowd. Remember, you are applying to USA and you are exposed to the international pool of competition here. So, okay, so judge yourself in that scenario where you need to excel among the crowd to get that admission. So market yourself, saying what are your positive attitudes, your positive talents, how you used it, how you used to achieve any paper presentation or do any projects and those kind of technical things, and write like a one page statement of purpose, around 1,000 words in 3 paragraphs. Okay, so that is one more thing. And another important part of your application package is your financial statement. Irrespective of if you get scholarship or not, fellowship or not, you need to prove that you are financially capable enough to complete the course in case of tuition fees, also in case of the living expenses in that place of university. So have an idea around that, and look into that very carefully, and talk to your parents or your sponsors, whoever it may be, so that an idea will be around that. Okay, talking to them sooner, earlier is much better than doing it in the last minute. That's what I would suggest. Then based upon all these categories, like your application packet stuff and also test scores, you need to start exploring the universities. And there are many factors to explore the universities, depending on your academic major, depending on the location of the university, depending on the cost of living, depending on if it is like a privately funded university or a government funded university. There are many factors on which you can choose it. I give it to you. That's something which I cannot choose it for you, so it's your preference, your choice. Okay, that's what I'm stressing here. And one key thing I want to tell you is, be aware of fake universities. There are many universities which are springing up in the name of like fancy names with fancy logos. But do your due diligence, contact your ground sources in that country or your seniors, your relatives in USA. Ask them at least to do a groundwork to say if it is a legitimate university or not, kind of stuff. So that's very important, because all these works that you have done for past 2 years should not go in vain by taking a fake universities. So be very careful about that. Okay, so all this is done and you are having your application package ready and you are sending it to the universities. Okay, usually it will be 1 year to 6 months before the start of your education term. Okay, so if you're starting in say August 2021, you should have applied it by at least December 2020. Okay, so that's the time frame for international students, basically I'm saying. So that's one of the key. After that, waiting time. Usually if you apply by December, the universities will evaluate it and get back to you by April, at least last by April. Okay, if not, you can follow up with the university, know your application status on that and those things. And then you select it. If you are getting admitted into more than 1 or 2 universities, again go through the process, select it. Every university has Indian Student Association, or whatever country you are from, it has that country student association there in USA. So talk to them, talk to your seniors, find some people, ask how things are, and based upon that you need to decide it. And you need to apply for your US visa, student visa. It's called F1 visa. Okay, in your nearby US consulate. And by the time you go there, you need to have your I-20, which is International Student Acceptance Letter. Okay, I-20 ready with you, so that you are going for that university alone. Okay, even though you might have got admit from 2-3 universities. That one, your financial statement ready. You need to be very upfront and open to the visa officer there that you are going to USA to study. Okay, and you are financially capable to take care of that. These are the things that they are looking for. Okay, and then after you get your visa, start packing your bag, fly to USA and study well here. Welcome to USA. Okay, if you have any questions, any things that you want to know in detail, please comment below so I can make another video on that. And all the things that I have told you is totally from my personal experience, which I have gone through. And enjoy, stay safe. And if you like this video, please like it, subscribe my YouTube channel. And if you want your friends to know more about this, share it with your friends so that more people can get use of this one. Thank you and have a very nice day.